Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of MyGM Mode here on WWE 2k23. It's been a little bit since we've had a MyGM episode. I hope you guys, in the meantime, have enjoyed the Universe Mode and the Super Mega Baseball franchise. But it's time to get back to MyGM because we do have our first PLE of Season 2 today. It is Survivor Series. Prove your brand's dominance by putting on a PLE that can't be touched. And I think we can do that because Season 2 has not got off to our best start. You can see SmackDown is actually taking the lead over us, but we always do well in the PLEs, so I'm hoping that'll give us enough to take the lead again. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more Universe Mode and MyGM content on the channel. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into what Survivor Series is going to look like for us because it's a very interesting show. And here's what we have to offer. We're going to start off with a last man standing match for the Raw Women's Championship. It's one of our top feuds. Asuka will defend against Charlotte Flair. Then we're going to have Bianca Belair cut a charity promo, just trying to get some more extra money for us, as well as maybe a little bit of popularity for the EST. Drew McIntyre is going to take on Braun Breaker one-on-one. Kind of a random match, but remember, our United States champion Robert Roode is hurt, and that's who Drew McIntyre has been feuding with. So this is kind of a way to get both on the show and just see if they have any sort of chemistry to go together and something that maybe we could potentially run with. Zoe Stark's going to call out Belair. They have a level 1 rivalry, so might as well try to keep that one going a little bit. So we'll see if that can get that one up a level. Extreme Rules match, Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez. Shockingly enough, this is our highest level rivalry going into this PLE. So it's level 3, so I put another stipulation on this one as well, just to kind of boost that one up a little bit. Ripley's kind of dominated this rivalry, but Perez is starting to get over a little bit, so it's done its job. Kaden Carter is going to get a self-promo because if you remember from last episode, Belair actually wants to work a tag team match with Kaden. So before I do that, though, I want to get her maybe a little bit of popularity, so we're going to give her a chance on the microphone, see how that goes. TLC match for the Raw Tag Team Championships, Rated RKO. We're going to defend against Strowman and Gunther. It's been our premier feud, level 2, and it's a TLC match, so we'll see if they can deliver. We have signed Seth freaking Rollins to a short-term contract. He was on the block for cheap, so I said, why not just get Seth Rollins here in Monday Night Raw? Make it Monday Night Rollins again. So he has been signed, and we're actually going to turn him face because I had plans for him after our main event. Speaking of main events, Roman Reigns, Undertaker for the WWE Championship. And that is the show that we're putting together, so let's go ahead and confirm it. We're putting a lot of money into this show as well, so we're hoping it can deliver. So Survivor Series is upon us. The Raw Women's Championship, is up first. And new Raw Women's Champion, Asuka's reign is finally over, but it comes at a price because Charlotte Flair is hurt for 3 weeks, but she wins the Raw Women's Championship, 4-star. Asuka has been a sensational champion basically since the beginning of this entire series, but she has lost the gold to Charlotte Flair. A new era on Raw Women's Division. Bianca Belair's charity promo gets us 6,750 fans. Thank you, EST. McIntyre and Braun Breaker go one-on-one, and it is Drew McIntyre who gets the victory, and only a 2-star match, so really nothing there. No rivalry started, so probably won't turn to that one again. Zoe Stark calls out Belair. It was an okay promo, but it did grow the rivalry, so Stark did get the job done, so there is something there between those two. Extreme Rules now, Ripley and Perez. And the winner of this one will be Rhea Ripley. She once again is victorious. It completes the rivalry, and it's a 4-star match, so they definitely delivered in this one. And it got Ripley more popular, and it got Perez more popular. So despite Perez getting kind of dominated in this feud, I think it kind of did its job. Carter's promo got her 2 popularity, so it was pretty decent. It got a little bit. Will help with her future tag team match with Bianca Belair. Speaking of tag teams, the Raw Tag Team Championships are up next. 2 of the top teams on Raw, and it's going to be Rated RKO who pick up the victory. Another 4-star match. So we've had 3 4-star matches here so far, and they stay champs. Not injured, which is good, but want to see if the rivalry is complete. I missed that part, but if it's not, I definitely want to continue rolling with these 2 because that's our premier teams. Rollins turns babyface, which means it's time for our main event, Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker for the WWE Championship, only level 2. But the winner is indeed Roman Reigns. He retains the championship, which is exactly what we wanted to happen, and actually gets us to a 4-star match, and it grows the rivalry, so maybe we'll have to hold off on Rollins because Reigns stays champ, and it was a good match, and there's still some legs to this rivalry, so very interesting development here. Undertaker put on a phenomenal match with the Tribal Chief, and actually gives us a little bit of a cluster at the top, because I was going to actually move Rollins directly into a feud with Roman, but if they're putting on 4-star matches at only a level 2 rivalry, and I think we only have a week left for the Undertaker, so we might as well take advantage of it. So good show for us. 4 out of 5 of our matches were 4-star. Let's see what SmackDown can do. They're going to start with their TLC match of their own, Io Sky versus Raquel Rodriguez. Not a championship match for whatever reason, and they would have had a new champion if it was, because Rodriguez picks up the victory, and it was a 4.5-star match. So only a level 1 rivalry, and it got them 4.5 stars. That's not what we like to see. Mustafa Ali cuts the self-promo that gets him 2 popularity. First of 2 Iron Man matches, it looks like. Kaiser versus Big E. This one's kind of random. And the winner is indeed Big E. He gets the victory, and only a 2.5-star match. It did start the rivalry, but it beat, remember, our first mid-card match. So far, SmackDown's got the upper hand. Doudrop calls out Zelina Vega. That gets them to a level 3. Second Iron Man match, also non-title, despite Ford being the Intercontinental Champion. I don't know why that doesn't make sense at all, but nonetheless. And just with the first match, we would have actually had a still champion, so it didn't really matter, but it was a 4.5-star classic, and it did complete Ford and Nakamura's feud. So SmackDown's actually putting on a very good Survivor Series, which is what we not like to see. The Universal Champion is also not going to have a match. He's going to cut a charity promo, because I'm fairly confident the CPU just does what we do and just does it better, because why else would they cut a charity promo with the Universal Champion? So that stinks for us. Tables match, Becky Lynch and Bayley go one-on-one, and Becky Lynch, their former SmackDown Women's Champion, picks up the win. Only a 3-star match, so we finally beat them somewhere on the show. They're going to reverse and actually call out. Queen Zelina is going to call out Doudrop this time, and it's going to grow again. So that's actually a strategy I've not thought about, just doing the reverse call out. And it just got them 2 levels, so I might have to take that strategy and put it in my back pocket. Time for their main event, though. John Cena, Finn Balor, Falls Count Anywhere for just, I guess, to end their feud, and it's going to be Cena who picks up the victory, and it was a 5-star match, but Cena was out for 4 weeks, as well as Finn Balor, so it came at a price for SmackDown, but they definitely beat us in this PLE. It's just not what I was expecting. I thought we would win with a pretty stacked show, but it was not to be. We gained 134,000 fans and made only $5,000, while SmackDown, they gained 158,000 fans and gained $23,000. So SmackDown definitely beat us in the PLE, which is not good. We are now behind by about 50,000 fans, and we do have to build to the next PLE. Before we get there, though, I think we do have, it's going to be Extreme Rules in Memphis, Tennessee this week. Undertaker, hey, my contract at Raw is up at the end of the week, and I do not think I'm actually going to renew the Undertaker's contract. He got the job done with the Roman Reigns feud, which I'm okay with. If we want to bring him back later, we can, but I'm actually going to let Undertaker walk. He said, I understand, which is good. We've just brought a new physical trainer on staff. He's worked with a ton of major sports brands. Oh, okay, so we got the physical trainer one again. You have to wait to sit out a show. You can have him long enough to train Braun and McIntyre for $30K. One of those for free. I actually am going to do the one for free. I'm gonna do Drew McIntyre, because he's not really feuding with Rude right now, and I think he is low on stamina, so it makes sense to give it to McIntyre, let him rest for the week, and get his stamina back up for then that feud kicks off again. Roman Reigns, thanks a ton for putting me in the PLE. I mean, we knew you were going to be on the PLE. I don't know why you were worried. It means a lot to me. I want to do my part to make this the best wrestling brand, which is great. Nice to know you're capable of occasional good decisions. So kind of a slight jab, but he is the Tribal Chief, so I am going to acknowledge him. Perez, things aren't working on Raw. I'm ready to tear up my contract and move on. So I just talked about how the fact that she just got better. 68 popularity now as well, but she has lost a ton. And she is, I'm assuming, wanting to walk unless I give her the 100,000 bonus. And I'm not going to give Roxanne Perez $100,000. She is not worth that. So I'm going to let her walk. Hopefully she changes her mind. I figured as much. Goodbye. So actually Perez is just straight gone. So we just actually lost Roxanne Perez, which is not good because she was starting to get popular. Time for a shake-up card. Generous Cruisers. Cruisers Superstars triple the cost and fan gain on charity promos. All free agent contracts cost 25% less, and all active robbers are increased to level 4. That is a massive one, but I'm actually going to go with this one. Make contracts less for free agents. Maybe we can bring in some more stars and make our show good for 5 shows. So we will get that one. And next up will be Extreme Rules. As you can see, we're now still a little bit behind SmackDown. We didn't get the boost we needed. but it's not over yet. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop that like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more MyGM content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.